Ever lost track of which final version of your project is actually the final version? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the wild journey of version control systems, where chaos became control. Let's dive into how developers went from file name nightmares to elegant systems like Git. Before version control systems, the world of software development was, let's just say, a bit of a mess. Developers would manually copy and rename files, hoping not to overwrite each other's work. Imagine trying to collaborate with no way to track changes, just chaos. People relied on file naming hacks like v1, v2_final_final, and so on. In the 1970s, along came SCCS, one of the earliest version control systems that gave developers a way to track changes without making a mess. But it was RCS, introduced in the early 1980s, that really started to make version control practical. RCS allowed you to store just the differences between file versions, saving space and making it easier to manage changes. By the 1990s, software development teams needed more collaboration tools, and that's when CVS, Concurrent Version System, stepped in. For the first time, multiple developers could work on the same project simultaneously. But CVS had its flaws, which led to the creation of Subversion, SVN, in the early 2000s, a system that improved on CVS by offering better handling of branches and changes. Then, in 2005, came the revolution, Git. Created by Linus Torvalds, the genius behind Linux, Git changed the game. Instead of relying on a central server like CVS or SVN, Git allowed developers to use distributed version control. This meant every developer had their own local copy of the entire project history, making it faster, more flexible, and way more powerful. Git was powerful on its own, but what really brought version control into the modern era was GitHub. Launched in 2008, GitHub became the go-to platform for collaborative coding. With features like pull requests, forks, and issue tracking, it made open-source projects and large-scale collaboration easier than ever. Today, millions of developers rely on GitHub to contribute to projects from anywhere in the world. As version control systems continue to evolve, we're seeing new innovations in real-time collaboration tools like GitLab, Bitbucket, and even AI-powered assistants that can help with code reviews. The future of version control could even involve automatic conflict resolution and smarter systems that understand the intent behind your code changes. So, the next time you create a branch or push code, remember, you're standing on the shoulders of decades of version control evolution. From chaos to control, it's been quite a ride. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of software development, hit the like button and subscribe for more coding history, tips, and tricks.